Leonard playing the forward spots. Harden out there with Dunn, and it's Zubats in at the 5, roaming the paint. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
And it's Leonard missing.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Leonard sets a screen for Harden. And it's done in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, here's Fox. Lets the 3 fly. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Harden surveying the D. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And stolen by Barnes. A 3 from Wembanyama. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Brent, I've always thought the stoic demeanor of Kawhi Leonard was very imposing for an opponent.
Well, there's just no rattling, right, Kevin? How many times have you seen Kawhi Leonard get outside of himself, react to a call, become emotional? Now, as a teammate, you have to have an understanding that he might not motivate you in that way, but certainly as an opponent, it's intimidating. I remember playing against John Stockton and Karl Malone much in the same way. Emotionless, relentless. That's sometimes intimidating for an opponent.
Now here's Paul in the corner. Harden connects from three-point range.
This is what the offense is designed to produce. Slipping Harden into the corner for a 3. That's money.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Barnes screen on Dunn. Pass to Barnes. Here's Castle. Over Dunn. And good as it just snugs right down through the net. And here is Los Angeles now, trailing by 2. And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
A 3 off the inbound. Castle misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Harden wide open. He shoots. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Dialed in from deep. Harden understands when he should look to shoot the 3 ball.
Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Again, the miss by Harden.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And the basket by Vassell.
Yeah, Vassell looking comfortable and confident from the corner.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Simmons comes in for Ivica Zubac. And it's Derek Jones in for Kawhi Leonard. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Paul comes in for Fox. Stolen by Harden. From deep. Nailed from three-point land. Harden's got 11 points.
And not a lot of limit to what the lefty can do. James Harden from deep.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Castle. Back to Paul. Over Harden. Sohan finds Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it. It's hauled in by Dunn. Jones in the post. Launches a three. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Jones. 14 points for him.
And guys, he's done a one-man air raid, coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. The Clippers on top, leading by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
We've got Bogdanovich. Drew Eubanks out there with Derek Jones. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Coffey in at the 2 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Pass to Johnson. Back to Paul. Johnson sets the screen for Paul. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Coffey. Off target from outside. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. There's the 3. Eubanks grabs the miss. Los Angeles has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg?
I'd imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for the Clippers. The Spurs also changing it up. Barnes, he's checked in for Vassell, and De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Paul.
All kinds of ways Barnes can hurt you with the basketball. He's sneaky fast with that release.
From past the arc, Johnson with the rebound. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Barnes, screen on Simmons. Back to Barnes. Pass to Sohan. A miss that time. Would have put him up. LA's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Takes the 3. Cracks in the tray. Coffey's got the lead up to 3 now for the Clippers.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Johnson the screen. On the wing, Johnson. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Bogdanovich looking around. Fires the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Pretty smooth screen and roll there. Got to be up on Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remain in the first half.
Back from outside. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. De'Aaron Fox, Brent, is a very special player, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, it's true. De'Aaron Fox is a blur in the open court, but it's his leadership that really has come along at such an early stage. And think about the run that he went on with the Kings just a couple years ago. he's not settling with that. He wants more. He wants to play in the postseason, and he's capable of getting any team there.
Shoots the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Fox has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Does De'Aaron Fox know that this is a game and not the morning shoot-around?
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Champagnie. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. Wembanyama, he's checked in for the Spurs. Castle comes in for Johnson.
Now you could tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Harden against Fox. Now here's Harden. He's guarded closely. Here's the 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Clippers shooting 43% from the floor. Leonard sets a screen for Harden. A 3-ball. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
A generational talent. Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs. Paul comes in for De'Aaron Fox, and he makes all 3.
A big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Another miss by Harden. Zubac against Barnes. Pass to Wembanyama. On the wing, Harden. And they get it. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
That is massive.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums. They're measuring up the shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
On the floor for San Antonio. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Fox is out there with Castle. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Vassell outside. Buries it from 3-point range. Vassell's got the lead up to 3 now for San Antonio. Greg, you look at today's point guards. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
And that one's good, Leonard.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Zubac finds Harden. Back to Zubac. Powell, no one around him. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
You can't let Powell find shots at the arc like that, especially when he's got that kind of rhythm.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with.
A ton, David, to deal with, no question. DA thanks. So, for the Clippers, Batum comes in for Ivica Zubac. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for James Harden. The Spurs also changing it up. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Johnson in for Venom. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
The shot by Powell, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react. He goes, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it. He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Dunn. Entered on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Kawhi drills the three-pointer.
You see the competitor in Leonard matching the three from the other end.
Here's Castle. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Clippers leading by 3. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Covered by Johnson. Powell dishes to Leonard. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game. So, for the Clippers, Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And Amir Coffey is subbed in for Norman Powell. Chris Paul, he's checked in for the Spurs. Spurs trail by 3. Wembanyama with it. Now guarded by Dunn. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game. Eubanks, he's checked in for the Clippers. Jones comes in for Nicholas Batum. A 3 from Wembanyama. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Eubanks. And the 3 off target. For San Antonio, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. And the basket by Castle.
That's a confident shot right there by the rookie. Castle wants to keep improving that part of his game.
And the Clippers miss again. The Spurs have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Paul, no one around him. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Eubanks, no good. Spurs leading by 3. Johnson in the corner. From downtown, Eubanks grabs the miss. Eubanks got his 4th rebound in this one. Bogdanovich passes to Eubanks. And Jones has it in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Ball against Simmons. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama spacing the floor.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Eubanks finds Simmons. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Coffey. Over Castle. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving.
It's the 4th quarter.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Clippers trail by 3. The veteran wings, Powell and Leonard. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Harden in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Oh, terrific move there. I think he may need to check those ankles. He's just left the defender on the ground.
Unbelievable handles. He's got more handles than a 6-door limousine. Quickness, body control, all of that on display.
Nobody near Barnes. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, and it's no good. The 3 from Harden. San Antonio with the rebound. Sohan with the ball. Jones covering. Fires the 3. And it's Sohan missing. And it's Jones with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Harden outside. The 3. It's rebounded by Paul.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Barnes can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Zubac, a screen on Paul. Harden dishes to Powell. Back to Harden to take the lead. Harden missing again. The Spurs have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Back to Paul. Pulls it up. Misses the jumper.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Harden against Fox. Harden kicks to Leonard. Shoots the three. And again, it's the Clippers missing. San Antonio's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Again, the miss by the Spurs. LA's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Kicks it out to Harden to take the lead. Rebound by Sohan. Sohan's got 4 rebounds now tonight, and it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Chris Dunn's checked in for the Clippers. And stolen by Barnes. And now Barnes running the floor all by himself. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And Los Angeles guys shooting poorly, just 35% so far.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Vassell outside. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. And 11 points for Devin Vassell. There's 1:54 left to play here in the fourth. The offensive rebound. The three from Harden. Drains it from beyond the arc. Harden's got 26.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Fox with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Sohan sinks the three-pointer. Sohan's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Clippers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Harden's shot is off. San Antonio trailing here. Vassell, the pass to Paul. Barnes kicks to Vassell. Back to Barnes. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Fox with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Here's Sohan. Zubac's defending. Sohan, the pass to Vassell. Beyond the arc. It's held in by Zubac. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
It's Powell on the wing. And he drives in. Lock at 6. Leonard the pass to Harden. Alley-oop try. Oh, wow. Unable to get a shot off in time. And they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. Pass to Castle. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Trifecta! And a deep 3 from Harden. And so it's San Antonio with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean,
the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. P.J. Washington is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Irving. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Thompson in at the 2-guard spot.
Well, Kawhi Leonard decides to flash that explosive athleticism. This guy works so hard on both his body and his craft.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. And here's Los Angeles. Knocked away and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
Leonard the pass to Zubac. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Irving. And here's Washington outside.
How about the fast hands and lateral quickness of Norman Powell to get with his man and contest shots? That's good.
Recently, Doris, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They've only missed the playoffs twice, going all the way back to 2012. They made their first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Washington finds Thompson. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Leonard.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Thompson for 3. Over in the corner, Washington. Some nice passing here by Dallas. For 3. Again, the miss by Thompson.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
He dialed that one up from long distance.
Oh, my goodness. From the next zip code, James Harden.
Irving for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 1. It's up a 3. Traps in the tray. Irving's got 5.
I mean, if you want to chase him off the line, that's fine, but that ability to dribble drive, this guy is impossible to guard. Kyrie Irving.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, he has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. And when you look at P.J. Washington, his value, DB, lies in his defensive versatility.
Well, he's cross-positional. You can switch virtually every position with him on the defensive end. There's a strong physical presence, but maybe my favorite attribute is he's fearless. There's a toughness and an edge, and boy, you give him a big shot to take, he's not going to hesitate.
From the arc. Gafford kicks to Thompson. Back to Gafford. On the wing, Thompson. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Simmons checked in for Zubac. Jones comes in for Leonard. And Amir Coffey is subbed in for Dunn. 2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Sinks the triple. Thompson's got his second bucket tonight.
And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown.
And Harden launches it from deep, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Fires from way outside, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
This is the mark of a great scorer, the ability to not have any struggle making shots off the dribble. That is a hard thing to do, but James Harden makes it look easy.
Thompson from long range. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Mavericks lead. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor, a lot of the damage coming in transition.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Williams. Then it's Derek Lively, then it's Exum, and it's Marshall in at the power forward. The Mavericks leading. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Cranes the 19-footer. Dinwiddie's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Mavericks. Pass to Simmons. Here's Coffey. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Misses the 3. Mavericks leading by 4. Teardrop shot. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Well, terrific job by Spencer Dinwiddie to get up the floor. It's a nice way to get an easy bucket.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And again, no good by the Clippers. Lets the 3 fly. And Jones pulls it down. The Clippers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Exum. He has yet to score. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Well, the coaching staff encourages Dinwiddie to take these shots. He is so dangerous on the catch and shoot.
Kicks it out to Jones. Will it go? And he's good on the 3 ball. Jones has got himself going there. His first points of the game at the deep ball. Doris, it's great to see the excitement that surrounds women's basketball currently, isn't it?
It's great, Kevin, that these incredible players with a high skill level are being acknowledged, not only for that skill, but the quality of play, the competitive spirit of these women. They have worked as hard, and they should get as much recognition.
Marshall passes to Williams. Now, here's Marshall. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Coffey. Nailed from three-point land.
Ben Simmons, a guy who will find you if you are open. You love his setup ability.
To the left side wing. Dallas moving it around. And stolen by Simmons. And now here comes Jones leading the break. A 3 from Bogdanovich. And Lively pulls it down.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Marshall dishes to Exum. And Marshall kicks to Exum. Inside. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And stolen by Simmons. Jones with it. Now defended by Exum. Bogdanovich passes to Eubanks. Pass to Jones. Here's Coffey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the pick. From past the arc. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game and he's on the board for 3. Here's Lively. Williams passes to Marshall. Here's Lively. They could use a bucket. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Really strong rebounding on the interior. He gets the easy putback.
Bogdanovich finds Eubanks. That one drops for him. Eubanks got his first basket of the night.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And finished off by Exum.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. It's his first trip to the line.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Jones. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Bogdanovich. Norman Powell's checked in for Amir Caulfield. And it's James Harden in for Simmons. The shot's good from Irving.
Well, you know that Kyrie is going to be looking for a shot in that situation. It isn't hard for him to find one ever, it seems.
Harden's shot is off. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Irving with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Out to Thompson. Pass to Davis. Fires for 3. Powell pulls it in. Harden outside. And again, it's the Clippers missing. That shot off the mark. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach half. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Dunn is out there with Harden. And it's Zubac in at the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it, he can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Irving. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. However you feel about Kyrie Irving, you cannot deny, Doris, he is an elite player still.
Kevin, there are many who consider Kyrie Irving to be the greatest finishing guard in the history of the game. I mean, left hand, right hand, a little bit of English and polish, big shot maker. And what I love for Kyrie Irving right now is he seems content and happy.
Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to a single point after the basket from Irving.
Well, there is a special nature to Kyrie Irving's ability to answer back with the 3.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 15. Here's Harden on the wing. Offensive rebound. Zubac kicks to Powell. Kicks it out to Harden. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Irving against Harden. Thompson in the corner. And on the way from Irving for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Harden outside. Pass to Powell. This one for 3. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Irving. And here is Gafford. The kick out to Irving. Thompson in the corner. Powell with the steal. Down low. Lobs it up for Zubac. And stolen by Irving. Fast break, Dallas. Thompson from long range. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in this game. Leonard kicks to Dunn. Here's the 3. And the Clippers miss again. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And a wide open look for Irving. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
The buckets, the game is just flowing for Kyrie Irving. Looks easy for him right now.
And that one is good from Zubac.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
The 3 from Harden. Hits it from three-point range. And now a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, James Harden, a sniper through and through. You give him even a little sliver of daylight, and that ball is gone.
Irving passes to Gafford. Back to Irving. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Washington kicks to Irving. Poked away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And Dallas with a change here, too. Dinwiddie's checked in. Launches it. And Coffey gets it to go. Coffey's got 6.
You can tell Simmons is a guy who, from the moment he picked up a basketball, has been a point guard by nature.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Well, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
A different look for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. Marshall comes in for Klay Thompson. Christie subbed in for Irving. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Here's Coffey. Fires from deep. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Pass to Marshall. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Davis gets a wide open look. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Clippers leading by 3. Or the 3. It's the 3-point bomb. Coffey's got 6 points in the quarter.
Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
And Davis shoots a high percentage because he's so adept at playing to his strength.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Bogdanovich looking around. And the call will be against Najee Marshall. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the third. Stolen by Lively. Outside Irving. Gets it off. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we've reached the end of the third. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. At one forward, Thompson. At the other forward, Washington. Kyrie Irving is out there with Christie. And it's Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
That passing ability complements Irving scoring so well.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. That's going to send Ivica Zubac to the line. That one on Thompson. Dunn, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas. Throws it up high, and Gafford throws it down.
Such opportunistic basketball right there, and that's when they desperately needed it.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Irving. Thompson outside. Washington with the screen on Zubac. Thompson from long range drills the three-pointer.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now done. James Harden missing on the three. Offensive rebound from deep three-point territory. Outside Leonard. There's the triple. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
Well, ready on the catch. Your pre-shot preparation is on point. Kawhi, the catch and shoot.
Irving misses.
Well, he's got a paint stroke. That one almost dropped.
Powell for three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got his 6th rebound on the night. Irving with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. Shot is good in the Los Angeles lead. Cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Kyrie Irving.
How quickly Kyrie squares up so quickly after a dribble, even on pull-ups. That is difficult to guard.
Pass to Powell. Harden left side. Dunn right side. Lets it go with the three. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Irving. Gafford kicks to Irving. Here's Christie. Shot clock at 5. Out to Thompson to take the lead. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And here's Harden. That's a 2 from Powell. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Jacks up a 3. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Oh, Leonard in position.
Showing no hesitation and in a huge moment. Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Pass to Thompson. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The 3 from Harden. Kicks it out to Leonard. Launches a 3. Bring it up for Kawhi Leonard from 3.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Irving with the ball. Guarded by Harden. Irving against Harden. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Kyrie Irving.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot. And when he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
Harden's shot is off. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Here's Irving. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game. Irving's got 7 points for the quarter. Harden inside the 3-point line. Again, the miss by Harden.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Irving passes to Gafford. Irving against Harden. Gafford kicks to Washington. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. To the middle, some nice ball movement by the Clippers. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Irving dishes to Thompson. To take the lead. It's in!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
To the left wing. Here's Dunn. Bullseye! 6 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Thompson from long range. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll do it, folks.
matchup.
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
And now Dallas' starting group. We've got Washington. Anthony Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Irving in at the point.
Pretty slick by Fox right there, giving it away to the guy who is ready to attack.
Irving finds Gafford. The three is up. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Barnes, no good. Washington, right side. Pass to Thompson. From behind the arc. Rebound by San Antonio. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. We talked about facing a premier defender like Anthony Davis, and Coach told me AD is obviously a tremendous offensive player, but his impact on D is even greater. He's an elite rim protector, and he moves like a wing out there on the perimeter. Without a doubt, Davis covers a lot of ground defensively. Back to you, BA.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Whenever the ball leaves Klay's hands, it is the same every single time. You always feel like it's going in. He's that good of a shooter.
Fox for three. Counted from distance.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Now here's Washington. Pass to Davis. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. The Spurs have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
And they're still so young. They're learning the intricacies of the game and how to play with each other. But you can tell things are coming together and the future looks bright.
Now here's Washington. Another shot. Out to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Drains the triple. Thompson's got 6.
You just can't let Klay find any looks anywhere from the three-point line. He makes quick work from the coffin corner.
And finished off by Davis.
And it's just so beautiful. The timing of that play is exceptional. Davis just gets there right on time and puts it in.
Now here's Barnes. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. The three from Wembanyama, and the rebound goes to Dallas. Outside Irving, all alone. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Such a confident jumper. It's just like Kyrie knows it's going in the minute he releases it.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Fox, the pass to Barnes. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Castle. On the wing, Vassell to halt the run. Hits the trifecta.
Great setup for Vassell, who does not waste the chances to get off a quick shot.
Fox against Irving. And here's Davis. Lets the three fly. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 2. The three from Wembanyama. The shot comes out. Dallas has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. We've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
Now here's Thompson. 6 points for him. Gets the 3 ball to go.
The moment that last 3 went in, Thompson must have been thinking, get me the ball, I'll answer it with a 3.
And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7'4". Skill. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Now here's Lively. Screen by Lively. Dinwiddie with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Stolen by Wembanyama. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Here's Champagnie. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Marshall. Now Dinwiddie. And it falls all over the rim and in. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Paul shot is off.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. Dallas on top. They're up. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Then there's Chris Paul. Then it's Keldon Johnson. And it's Champagnie at the 2. That's the San Antonio 5. From deep, Johnson. Mavericks with the rebound. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel. We have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. Williams misses. Spurs trail by 5. Sohan, the pass to Paul. From deep, Wembanyama. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Pass to Marshall. Back to Williams. To the inside. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Fox comes in for Champagnie. Washington's checked in for Dallas. Klay Thompson comes in for Dinwiddie. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. The 3 from Thompson. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
From about 19. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Thompson fires from way outside. Thompson with another miss. Spurs trail by 3. Pass to Johnson. The 3-ball. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Thompson with it. Fires for 3. Thompson with another miss. Here's Vassell. Launches it. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Vassell has no conscience behind the arc. He will not hesitate to get it out.
Here's Williams. Stolen by Vassell. They're running. Sohan, right side. Paul for 3. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 4 rebounds in the game. And the 11th pick in 2020. Devin Vassell was drafted for his defense. But Richard, his shot creation has come a long way.
Yeah, he's very comfortable handling and operating in the mid-range. One of his best ranges. He's moved past that 3 and D tag, and he's showing he can do so much more.
The shot by Johnson, no good. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Marshall passes to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. Sohan with a rebound.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Here's Lively. Dallas, no good that time either. San Antonio leading by 3. To the wing, right side. Vassell outside. And there's the foul. It's on Derek Lively. That's his first foul. Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Paul. Here's Fox. Klay Thompson pulls down the board. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Here's Irving. They can't stop the run with that one. The Spurs have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Barnes feeling it out a bit. No good with the triple. Mavericks trail by 3. Irving for 3. Knocks down the long J. Irving's got 5 now.
This is what makes Kyrie so difficult to contain. He can pull up anywhere at any time.
And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Substitution on the court.
Davis a screen. He gets it up. He got it up in time, but it would not call for him. Tie game in San Antonio. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the court right now for Dallas. Klay Thompson is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Washington, then it's Daniel Gafford, and it's Davis in at the power forward.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And Davis gets it to go.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
It's stolen by Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. There's the 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got his 3rd assist of the night.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done.
Woo! Shoots. San Antonio with a rebound. Here's Vassell. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
The thing about Vassell, he has deeper range than a lot of people give him credit for.
RJ, with Harrison Barnes on the roster, a team can count on durability and reliability.
Oh, and don't forget about the veteran leadership he brings to the table. You can't underestimate how important it is to have a champion and a veteran like that in your locker room.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 1-point game. Out to the wing. Castle for 3. Davis with a rebound. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year, he said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star.
What poise from Thompson, not allowing for any distractions from his shot.
Outside Wembanyama from deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Thompson. 16 feet out. Outside for Irving. To the paint. 6 on the shot clock. Fades back. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. Castle for 3. Hits a three-pointer. Castle's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And as we see more of Castle, expect that J to get better.
Irving for 3. Rebounded by Castle. San Antonio's got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Out to the right wing. From deep, Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Irving for 3. Out to Thompson. From downtown. That doesn't go either for Thompson.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Out to Fox. Here's Castle. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Irving. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Irving's got 10. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Back to Irving. Three-pointer. Again, Irving missing.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother.
To the left wing. The 3 from Wembanyama. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. On the wing, Thompson. Three-pointer. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
Want to see a perfect jumper? Just watch Klay Thompson.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. The 3 from Barnes. Excellent D there from Davis.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Irving, the pass to Thompson. On the take. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Oh, it's good! It counts at the buzzer!
That's how you beat the clock. Make no mistake, that's a big-time 3.
And so it's Klay Thompson making highlights for the Mavericks. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Jeremy Sohan, Harrison Barnes out there with Johnson. Then there's Chris Paul, and it's Champagnie at the 2. That's the San Antonio 5.
For a big man, Davis can really finesse it.
Outside Johnson for 3. Lively grabs a miss. Dallas leading by 6. It's Exum on the wing. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Barnes. This one for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
A stop or 2 in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
Exum gets the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Champagnie. Back to Johnson. Fires the 3. And no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
San Antonio's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Here's Champagnie. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Lively. Second chance effort. And another shot. And at last, they get one to fall. And it's an 8-point Maverick lead.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Out left to the wing. Here's Sohan. San Antonio again can't hit.
That is not the shot they needed there. You got to work it around and get a better look.
They get it again. Over to the wing. Here's Christie. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. It's stolen by Lively. Exum left side. The three is up. They get it back. Jacks up a three. Christie's shot is off. Spurs trail by 8. Paul for three. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
I think you could sense it, that trip up the floor. Paul was looking for his own shot, and he got it.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact.
A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Cassell comes in for Johnson. Castle's checked in for Champagny. And De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Chris Paul. And Irving has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. The three from Barnes. The rebound by Klay Thompson. The Mavericks lead by 7. Pass to Lively. Outside for Irving. They swipe it. And they're running. Castle for 3. No good. Dallas shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Irving, the pass to Davis. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And for the Spurs, they're shooting just 33% so far in this game. Barnes, it's good.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Again, the miss by Dallas. San Antonio with the ball. Trailing by 4. Beyond the arc. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
To the wing on the left. Washington finds Irving. On target from range.
Oh, what a pretty shot from Kyrie Irving. This man just has the perfect touch from any distance.
And knocks down the 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Off target. And so it's the Mavericks who come out on top here. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
Ah, we love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Harden out there with Dunn, and it's Zubac in at the pivot, manning the middle. Now here's Harden. Harrison Barnes missing his last shot. Harden the pass to Dunn. Three-pointer. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Wembanyama, no good. Harden outside. Puts up a deep 3. They get the rebound. Pass to Dunn. Harden against Fox. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Dunn. Latrey. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
Coach, only 2 players have led the NBA in blocks as a rookie. Manute Bol and our favorite Victor Wembanyama.
Well, Kevin, Wembanyama is already special defensively, not only as a shot blocker, but the amount of ground that he can cover to affect shots. And there are people around the league that believe that he can become the best defender of all time.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside for Wembanyama. A 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Harden outside. Leonard sets a screen for Harden. From deep three-point land, Wembanyama with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. Now, Coach told me the key is to stay disciplined on defense, especially when guarding James Harden. He said James is special offensively. He's a master at manipulating defenses and drawing fouls. So, of course, they don't want to give him easy points at the foul line. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, Vassell. James Harden missing on the 3. Here's Castle. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Something Castle continues to work on. It's crucial that he becomes more consistent from deep.
Well, Stan, when the Spurs landed the first overall pick in the draft, their fortunes changed back on May 16th, 2023.
Look, Kevin, the hardest thing for any franchise is to find the guy that you can build everything around. When they got Wembanyama, that dream came true for San Antonio, and they've got the guy they can build this franchise around for years to come.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Paul looking around. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Champagny. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The Clippers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Paul with the ball. Jones covering. It's stolen by Jones. Eubanks up top. A 3-ball. That's tipped. San Antonio's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Johnson finds Paul. From outside the arc. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson.
And look at Paul's focus. He is completely locked in on his shot.
Simmons passes to Bogdanovich from deep. Rebound by Sohan. San Antonio leading by 3. 24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Johnson for three. He can't get it to go. Here's Eubanks. Nothing on the board. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
No good on the shot. Tie game in San Antonio. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Ben Simmons is out there with Batum. Then it's Harden. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Coffey in at the two-guard spot.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
And the Clippers have possession following the three-pointer by San Antonio.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Johnson finds Wembanyama. Spurs passing it around. There's the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Simmons against Wembanyama. And it's off from three-point range. Clippers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Harden against Paul. Lets it go from deep. Harden's shot is off. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Paul for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Paul's got 6.
And Paul is dangerous from the perimeter. You can't let him get comfortable from that corner pocket.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Clippers trail by 3. Simmons, a screen on Johnson. The three from Harden. Again, the miss by Harden.
It was rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
And Paul with the basket on the assist by Wembanyama. Paul's got the lead up to 6 now for the Spurs. And really, Stan, Victor Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those paradigm-shifting players. Don't you agree?
Oh, no doubt, Kevin. First of all, there are not going to be very many 7'4" guys come along. And then come with the skills that he has on a court, the length, his mobility, how fluid he is. It's unprecedented.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 6. Hands it from downtown. 9 points in the game so far.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
Such a wide open look. Paul's got the lead back up to 6 now for San Antonio.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Harden, no good. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Back to Sohan. Pass to Wembanyama. Takes a 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
The deep 3 from Harden. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love this back and forth.
A different look now for San Antonio. Barnes is checked in for Wembanyama. Vassell comes in for Castle. And it's Fox in for Chris Paul. Vassell wide open. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And here's Bogdanovich for three. Kicks it out to Leonard. Pass to Bogdanovich. Clock at 4. Three-pointer. The Clippers rebound. And here's Leonard. And stolen by Barnes. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. Fox from outside. That one, no good. Done with some nice D. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. It's good from long range. Bogdanovich has got 6.
And when Bogdanovich is that well set up, he's almost automatic. Nice shot.
Zohan, the pass to Fox. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Leonard looking around. Got it off in time. Buried from outside.
There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at...
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
24.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 down low. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half. Pass to Castle. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Castle's got the first basket of the second half here for the Spurs. And it's Harden with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. A 2-point game. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Spurs shooting 39% from the floor at their best. Vassell against Powell. Barnes looking around. No good from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The 3 from Harden. And again, no good by the Clippers.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. 5 to shoot. Over to the left wing. Castle misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Harden has a wide open look. Harden missing again.
Well, he is desperately trying to get something going, but this has not been his night. They need to consider making an adjustment.
As a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home. Family at home. That was the favorite part.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
And you don't anticipate a guy over 7 feet tall pulling up and drilling a shot like that.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, the NBA has split its draft into 2 days. League's executive VP and head of operations Joe Dumars says rosters have expanded and you're seeing a larger influx in talent, a lot of times from the second round. This format will do justice to those slept-on players. Kevin?
Yeah, good stuff, DA. Some Hall of Famers from that second round, for sure.
And the D really on its heels on that possession, didn't know what to do.
Pass to Barnes. Spurs passing it around. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Clippers. Dunn's got 6 rebounds in the game. Harden kicks to Leonard. Dunn outside. It's Powell on the wing. Here's the 3. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Harden.
Beautiful stroke on the 3 ball. Harden is a lights-out shooter from this area.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And Los Angeles guys shooting just 28%. They're offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. Leonard dishes to Dunn. To the inside. Zubac's with it. And it's Vassell picking him up. Powell, the pass to Harden. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 13 with that last one. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Castle. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Castle's got 7 points in the game. Clippers trail by 6. Now here's Harden. 15 points in the game. Pass to Leonard. Over Barnes. Leonard with the bucket. Leonard's got his second basket of the night.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's San Antonio. They lead by 4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. You got Drew Eubanks. Bogdanovich is out there with Jones. Then it's Simmons. And it's Coffey in at the 2 spot.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Eubanks, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Eubanks got his first 3 points of the game. That's a 2 from Paul. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Clippers trail by 4. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Three-pointer in the corner. Eubanks with it. With his first shot attempt. Rebounded by the Spurs. Sohan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Johnson kicks to Paul. From deep. Can't hit that one. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
James Harden, he's checked in for Simmons. Here's Sohan. No good with the triple. Clippers trail by 4. Harden with it. Chris Paul covering. Now Eubanks. Los Angeles with another miss. Vassell outside. It's Vassell on the wing. The tray. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team.
And he's good on the first of 3.
You watch Vassell. He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
San Antonio making a switch here. Wembanyama is checked in. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Powell, he's checked in for Amir Coffey. Harden way outside. Los Angeles with another miss.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Good on the three-point shot.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Castle's checked in for San Antonio. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Paul. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Dunn comes in for Bogdanovich. Vassell kicks to Fox.
2 minutes remaining.
Spurs working the ball around now. From outside, off the mark. Clippers trail by 10 on the wing. Jones. 1:49 left in the game. Jones with the screen on Fox. The 3 from Harden connects from three-point range.
That's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
The wide open look here for Fox. Good on the triple. Fox has got the lead up to 10 now for San Antonio.
Wow, Fox hitting them right back with that aggressive take.
San Antonio's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Wembanyama, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Zubac with the screen for Harden. 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance. But look, he's got to find something easy.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Spurs.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooting.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Victor Wembanyama.
He has really stood out tonight with his work on the glass. You can see the extra effort coming through.
A 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Here's Los Angeles now, trailing by 10. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
Harden kicks to Dunn. Wembanyama with the rebound. Here's Sohan, defended by Jones. And it's Sohan missing. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused.
both of these teams, Brent.
Do you believe, BA, that these guys are coming in and not thinking about that very same thing? These guys want to test each other tonight, and you wonder, whoever gets the best of the other guy, will that elevate the next couple weeks of play for them in terms of their confidence? So a big man battle. Let's keep a close eye on it.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. James Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubats in at center, filling out the middle. Now here's Davis. Just 5 on the clock. And finished off by Davis.
Great work by the team there to find AD. They make eye contact, and the rest of that is history.
Zubats finds Harden. Out to the wing. Pass to Zubats. Puts the move on. Washington grabs the miss. Right side, Irving. Out to Thompson. We played just over a minute here in the first. Now here's Irving. Defense is right there. Stolen by Harden.
It felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
Here's Irving. Pass to Davis. Thompson outside. Driving to the basket. Oh, he misses the dunk. The layup might have been a better option for him. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd, who told me that one key will be holding James Harden in check. He said they don't want to let Harden get too much penetration, and when he does drive the lane, they're going to shade him left and force him into his weaker right hand. It's a strategy teams have used on Harden before, so we'll see how effective it is tonight.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Harden. The three. The rebound by Klay Thompson. Irving finds Gafford. Outside Davis. Back to Thompson. Let's go with a three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
Zubats' shot is off.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Powell with a steal. It's 2-on-1. Fires the three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Just love these opportunities in the open floor to see athleticism like what Norman Powell gave us there.
And no matter how many minutes he gets, Norm Powell is always ready to shoot, Brent.
Oh, man, B.A. Norman Powell has consistently been in that be-ready club off the bench. He can come in and score a bunch of points for his team, spark the offense. This guy has been aggressive from day one, and it doesn't matter where he is, he knows his role.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Davis. And Spencer Dinwiddie is subbed in for Klay Thompson. Ben Simmons is checked in for the Clippers. Coffey comes in for Dunn. Now here's Irving. Dallas no good that time either. 1:41 left in the first quarter here. And the basket by Coffey.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Mavericks trail by 5. Pass to Irving. Oh, stolen by Harden. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage. Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Harden from outside. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Irving looking around. Money on the 19-footer. Irving's got 5 now.
This is why you always have to be up in the space of Kyrie Irving. He can pull up in the blink of an eye. So lethal.
Out to Leonard. Takes the three. Dinwiddie with a rebound. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from deep. The three from Washington. Right wing. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell. Exum's checked in for Dallas. Williams comes in for Kyrie Irving. And And we've got 28 seconds left in the first. 6 to shoot. Dinwiddie outside. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Here's Coffey. He buries it from 3. Coffey's got his second basket of the night.
You want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Numeral 00. Max Christie.
Coffey on the wing. For 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Clipper. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets. They're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Derek Lively is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Williams. Then there's Dante Exum. And it's Christie in at the 2-guard spot. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Lively. That 3's off the mark. The Clippers lead by 7. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said taking care of the basketball, transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are the 4 things we have to consistently be good at every single night. Brian?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Allie. Gafford, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Klay Thompson comes in for Exum. Gafford with a screen on Bogdanovich. The 3 from Thompson, and the 3-pointer goes. Thompson's got 6.
Well, for poster guys, it's usually dunks, but I wouldn't mind a Klay Thompson jump shot poster to look at on a nightly basis.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Eubanks inside. He's guarded by Gafford. The shot by Eubanks, no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Now here's Williams, still without a bucket. Thompson with it, picked up by Eubanks. Thompson in the post. Eubanks is there.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Here's Dunn. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 2. The 3 from Thompson. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
So for Dallas, Washington's checked in for Gafford. Dinwiddie comes in for Christie. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Williams. Now here's Thompson. He's got 14. On the wing, Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, Klay Thompson delivers.
And the excitement on that bench grows as Klay Thompson pours it in.
Zubac with the screen on Irving. 3-pointer, Harden. Mavericks with a rebound. Davis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Irving with it. Harden picks him up. Irving pass to Thompson. Back to Irving. Pass to Thompson. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And the Mavericks with some changes. Lively, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. And it's Marshall in for Thompson. Batum is checked in for the Clippers. Leonard comes in for Dunn. Harden, deep three-point land. And the Clippers miss again. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. From downtown, Leonard pulls down the board. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And it's Irving missing. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. 55 seconds left in the first half. Fires for 3. Buries it from 3. Irving's got 8.
That's a shot that Kyrie's never going to pass up, and exactly the mindset that his team needs.
Three-pointer, Harden sinks the tray.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Dinwiddie. No points yet. And he's going for the lob. Stolen by Harden. In transition, here come the Clippers. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Washington. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. They get it back. Pass to Lively. The 3. That one no good. Powell right side. Takes a 3. The shot misses. It's a tie game in Dallas. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
26.
Through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And you know, Klay Thompson has been really making it happen, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with James Harden. And it's Zubats in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Leonard beyond the line. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Now here's Dunn. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And Gafford comes to help. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Look at Zubats shaking up the defense with a pump fake. It's a savvy move.
Los Angeles shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. That one misses. Mavericks trail by 3. Thompson fires from way outside. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 3rd assist of the night. Harden from outside. Gafford grabs the miss. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. To the left side wing. Washington finds Thompson. Dunn with a steal. Harden with it. Checked by Washington. Off target with the 3. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Thompson. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
Klay reading the floor that time nicely and just took advantage of the soft D on the interior.
And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. The deep 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Thompson with another miss. The Clippers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Leonard passes to Powell. Oh, it's blocked by Washington. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon
call, Allie. Thanks. Gafford against Harden. Pass to Dunn. They need this. Pure from three-point range. Dunn's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Irving against Harden. Now here's Irving. The D's right on him. Shot clock at 6. Thompson outside. From the arc. That doesn't go either for Thompson. Los Angeles has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Powell outside. Outside for Harden. The 3-ball. Washington grabs the miss. For Dallas, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Irving against Harden. Thompson outside. That doesn't go either for Thompson.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Dunn's shot is good. Dunn's got 6.
If there's an open man, you can make sure that James Harden will find it.
Harden against Irving. A minute 29 left in the third quarter. Thompson right side. Launches it. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 6 assists in the game. On the wing, Harden. He's guarded by Irving. Out to Leonard. 3-pointer. And Los Angeles, another 3.
I mean, is there another guy in the league who knows when his team needs this kind of lift? Kawhi getting those 3 points right back.
Now here's Irving. Give him 8. Thompson outside. And the Mavericks, another 3.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it.
Harden, good.
Even if he's not a big man, Harden can score inside with the best of them.
Pass to Washington. 32 seconds left in the third. Powell with a steal. In transition, here come the Clippers. They grab their own miss. Puts up a 3. The shot off that time.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Kept alive. Out to Thompson. Irving, the pass to Thompson. Back to Irving. Stolen by Harden. Got it off in time. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Klay Thompson making. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Najee Marshall. He's out there with Dante Exum. Williams is out there with Derek Lively. And it's Christie in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And for the Clippers, they're shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Jones finds Batum. Fires from deep. Fires in the triple. Batum's got his first 3 points of the game.
And Batum pretty consistent from the 3-point line. Defenses cannot afford to give him that kind of slack.
Thompson passes to Exum. Back to Thompson. And yep, it's good. Thompson's got 32 points.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Bogdanovich, and he banks in the layup. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Now, Bogdanovich focused on scoring on the inside, and when he gets close to the basket, it looked like he was hungry to get 2.
Williams in the post. Simmons defending. Pass to Marshall. Back to Thompson. for three. Oh, and Clay makes that three look so easy.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Bogdanovich into the lane. Here's Coffey. Three-pointer. Lively grabs a miss. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Batum outside. There's the triple. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Here's Coffey. Outside Jones. There's the three. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got his fourth rebound in this one. Williams against Simmons. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks with some changes. Anthony Davis comes in for Marshall. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Williams. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Dunn, he's checked in for Coffey. Now here's Irving. Back to Thompson. 5 to shoot. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Batum gets the bucket.
No matter the stakes, Batum will take the challenge.
The Mavericks trailing.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Irving. On the wing, Thompson. Irving with it. Dunn in his pocket. Here's Thompson. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Klay Thompson, no stranger to these situations, always willing to fire in the big moments.
Bogdanovich from long range. Sinks it from distance. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Bogdanovich showing how much he believes in himself right there.
Simmons against Irving. Thompson outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Thompson's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Well, Irving is an excellent facilitator. He's going to have those big openings. He'll take advantage.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Dallas?
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area. And the score being this close, you have to retain possession of the ball. You just can't give it away like that.
Gafford, he's checked in for Dallas. Washington comes in for Exum. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Ivica Zubac's checked in for Batum. Leonard comes in for Jones. Norman Powell, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's James Harden in for Simmons. Now here's Harden.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Irving pass to Thompson. The three is up. And James Harden pulls it down. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. From behind the arc. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Dunn. Can't get the three to fall. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Now off the inbound. Count it!
A terrific movement off of the dead ball situation and a great play to get the bucket.
And so the big win by Dallas in a tight game. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. Alongside Brent.
got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, down low. Releases. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Thompson against Vassell. From past the arc. And Thompson is good for 3. Thompson's got the first points up on the board here for the Mavs.
Such a silky, smooth stroke from deep. Thompson, excellent accuracy.
Barnes outside. Fires the 3. Trains the three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Thompson. No good on the triple. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Well, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the 3. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
Vassell was screen on Irving. Fox kicks to Vassell. A 3 from Wembanyama. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Stolen. Spurs passing it around. And stolen by Thompson. Irving with the ball. Out guarded by Wembanyama. Thompson outside. Back to Irving. Fires the 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Fires for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
First team foul.
It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for San Antonio.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Williams is checked in for Dallas. Mavericks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Thompson outside. Dallas again missing.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Mavericks trail by 6. Back to Williams. In the corner, it's Gafford. Davis surveying the floor. Just 5 on the clock. From deep Washington. Rebound San Antonio. Like we were just talking, P.J. Washington has improved his defense, hasn't he?
He really has been intentional about getting better at that end of the floor. And, you know, he always had a good foundation for potentially being an outstanding defender, but then he put the work in. You know, he does a great job with his positioning. He's got excellent positional size, and because of all of that in his work, he's a versatile defender now that can make an impact at that end of the floor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Ajay Marshall comes in for Davis. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for P.J. Washington. And the 3-ball is good.
And talk about playing to your strengths. Getting Thompson a look from the corner, that's as bankable as almost any play you can call.
The 3-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now it's sending over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Jason Kidd.
Now he's worried Chris Paul will take over the game, saying he's mentally beyond where most players have ever been. His ability to read the floor, make decisions, work the refs, call out teammates. He checks every box when it comes to leadership. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. And the Mavericks making a change here. Exum's checked in.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Here's Paul. Wembanyama, a screen on Williams. Beyond the arc. The dive for the ball. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Mavericks making a switch here. Christie's checked in. A three from Wembanyama. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. Mavericks trail by 8. Dinwiddie with it. And it's Johnson picking him up for the three. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Sohan finds Wembanyama. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. Dinwiddie for 3. That shot missing. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Spurs lead by 8. We've got more hoop. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Fox is out there with Castle. And it's Sohan in at the 5. Here's Vassell. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Hey, that high release point really helps Vassell in that mid-range area.
Irving from long range. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Irving against Fox. Back to Sohan. A pass to Fox. 5 on the clock. Barnes outside. Lets it go with the 3. Mavericks with the rebound. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
A different look for Dallas. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Jarek Lively. And it's Klay Thompson in for Dinwiddie. Bangs home the trifecta. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Outside, Fox. This one for 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Christie the pass to Thompson. Shot from the wing. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Comes up empty down low. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA is looking for greater parity. The Golden State's Draymond Green said, quite frankly, with this new CBA, dynasties are over. We're the last dynasty you'll be able to speak of because of the way this salary cap is set up. Yes, we'll see. Kevin?
I hope he's not right, but he may be onto something, David. Thank you. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Fox is a willing passer, always looking to find his teammates.
Irving kicks to Washington. Back to Irving. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Pass to Castle. Here's Vassell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Mavericks trail by 12. Irving for three. Again, Irving missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Davis sends it back.
You don't know exactly where Davis is. He's going to deny your shot, so you got to be aware of his presence.
The wide open look here for Fox. Nets the corner three. Fox has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Christie. Back to Davis. Thompson for the triple. Rebounded by Castle. Here's San Antonio. They're on a 14-5 run. Vassell, no good. Dallas has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. Nice shot by Thompson.
Kyrie looking to get others involved. Nice awareness there.
Fox feeling it out a bit. From the arc. Mavericks with the rebound. Now Thompson. 11 points in the game. The screen from Thompson. Puts up a three. Christie can't make it. Vassell outside. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Williams. With the tip, and it is good! The buzzer! Wow!
Resourceful.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
They've got Washington. Daniel Gafford is out there with Davis. And it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Thompson in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Drills it from outside.
The fire that Irving plays with, I mean, you can feel it. When you make a three on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
Here's Wembanyama for three. Misses the target. That drops him to 40% now. 4 of 10. Fox against Irving. Here's Thompson. The kick out to Irving. Back to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For three. Thompson with the three.
Well, we know Thompson always wired to score, but right now it even seems to be coming easier for him.
Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should, and he does. I mean, he's a true anchor. He protects the rim. He can guard out on the perimeter. He communicates well. He's got an excellent basketball IQ. And he's a guy that can cover up a lot of mistakes from his teammates.
From deep Washington, Wembanyama with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 6. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Castle. A three-pointer is right on target. Castle's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Spurs. Irving up top, guarded by Fox. Shoots from the baseline. Dallas no good that time either.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Wembanyama passes to Fox. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Mavericks trail by 9. Irving from long range. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5-for-11 night.
You got to run Kyrie off that line. If you let him get comfortable and find his shot from behind the arc, it's a wrap.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Wembanyama's got 19 points. Irving against Fox. Rob. To the wing on the left. Lets the 3 fly. There's the 3. Barnes can't get it to go. And so it's Irving who brings it up for Dallas. 9-point game. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Here's the break. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't sink the 3. Thompson from long range. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay for play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the day. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much. Here's Irving, pass to Washington. On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Fox. Offensive rebound. Out to Thompson. There's the triple. Not going to go that time. Spurs leading by 12. Here's Castle. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
All of Castle's hard work is paying off here. He just keeps finding ways to attack.
Irving. Out to Thompson. Trying to get something going. Drains it from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 6 in the quarter.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. Pass to Castle. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. Fox from outside. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Thompson from long range. San Antonio with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. He got it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs enjoying a... And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for San Antonio. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Then it's Chris Paul. Then it's Johnson. And it's Champagnie in at the 2-guard spot. For 3, Williams. Offensive rebound. Pass to Exum. The 3. A rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Johnson can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 15. And Marshall kicks to Williams. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Dallas again turning it over.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. That's a 2 from Paul. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Lively the pass to Exum. Lively a screen on Johnson. Exum's shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Lively's shot is off. San Antonio leading by 18. Here's Wembanyama for 3. That one misses. Dallas has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Exum kicks to Dinwiddie. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Shoots the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Wembanyama has got 25 points in the game.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on. And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
First team foul.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Dallas.
Number 3, Anthony Davis.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. Exum pulls it in.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
The 3 from Davis. Dallas no good that time either. San Antonio with the ball. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. Sohan finds Wembanyama. Back to Sohan. Spurs passing it around. With the shot. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And now it's 27 points for Victor Wembanyama. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Launches from deep. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. San Antonio leading by 23. A 3 from Wembanyama. Mavericks with the rebound. Davis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Buries it from 3-point range.
And in getting that 3 to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by San Antonio.
Wembanyama down low. Lively defending.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Spurs.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Victor Wembanyama.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
And Wembanyama launches it from deep. The quick look, no good that time. And here are the Mavericks now. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts, getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to.
And here is Davis. Puts up a deep 3. Offline. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony.